Welcome back, guys, and sorry it's been so long since I've posted one of these videos. It's just been a hectic couple of weeks. You know, the upcoming holiday season, thus why we're in the Christmas jumper, which is Street Fighter themed. Don't ask why, I'm just being immature. And also why I brought along Christmas Chocobo, because it's Christmas, so why not? Because that's what you need. Is it Chocobo or Chocobo? Anyway, so sit back and let's enjoy the show. And let's get stuck right into it, guys.
Nerdgeist.com is where you need to be. We document our passions for you to watch and read. From video and board games to history, science and LCG. The people we admire on TV, movies and CCGs. Nerdgeist.com, yeah, Nerdgeist.com.
Before I jump into the heavier topics, I'm going to talk about a few stupid things. Well, not stupid things. Fun things, we'll say. Less important. And YouTube has given us lots of cool stuff this week, and there's been some cool trailers. No comics to talk about with. I have a lot to review. I'll get them up in the next couple of weeks. So, sorry again, I'm just behind schedule and everything. I partially blame it on the new PS4, which I treat myself to for Christmas. Because, why not? I think I deserved it. I've been a good boy this year. Sorry, this is itching. So, first off, James Corbin, representing UK out in the States, fair play to him. Big fan of. He is hilarious. He's doing very well for himself. You'll be knowing about his Carpool Karaoke if you've ever been on YouTube. It's usually trending each week. And he's given us not one but two videos this week. First off, we had Bruno Mars, which I didn't know how he could top. It was hilarious. It was funny. Couldn't help but sing along all the time. He was a little bit personal, but, you know, you can't complain with that. It made it better. But the other one, how you top that? Well, I'll put a link below to his Christmas special. I don't want to say too much. It was just worth watching. Other things to went on YouTube this week. Oh, new obsession for me. 3-minute history. Great channel. I'll put a link to this channel below. But the videos are called 3-minute history, where he takes major historical events, usually battles, successions, things like that, or wars, and he sums them up very quickly, gives you all the points. They're very succinct, they have the right information. You can go off and learn more, obviously, but you know he gets a lot covered in 3 minutes, though some of it's really hard to follow. Chinese history is confusing to me. I blame my own Western ignorance. But I suppose if I was to start listing off British Isles or European history to someone from the Far East, maybe would struggle a little bit. I guess you're familiar with what you know. Like, that's pretty much what it comes down to. But it's a good place to start learning. Dunkirk. That's my next one, Doctor. See, segue. 3-minute history about wars and battles. Dunkirk was a major historical event that happened during World War II. There you go. The new trailer for it came out. Holy shit, it looks amazing. I don't know why. You don't see much. You see some great cinematography, a great cast, including two people from my home island, Cillian Murphy and Kenneth Branagh. Kenny B. I think that could catch on. Keep calling him Kenny B and see if that works. Wow. If you don't know about Dunkirk, it's strange. It's a defeat, but we kind of treat it as a victory in the same sense, because the British people, not just the British government, British people from the south of England went to save the retreating armies of Britain and France by themselves. Like, there were people in rowboats going across from Britain to France, which isn't that far, to bring back soldiers on the retreat, and fishing boats. And the Royal Navy was involved as well, but it's such a massive operation that people just will do that. And I guess, you know, that you know, the Americans refer to that generation as the greatest generation. I suppose we maybe can do the same in this country, because people literally put their lives at risk to go save complete strangers. That's fascinating to me. You don't get that kind of behavior anymore, and it's really good that we're honouring that in this with this film. And again, fantastic cast. And there's very interesting stories and all about that as well. Things have been told about it. For instance, Rommel the infamous German commander, the Desert Fox, as well. He was known as. He apparently came across a group of wounded British soldiers at the Dunkirk retreat and actually give them medical aid, and apparently also staff car to look. Unless I was told this week, let them get away. Last little bits of honour left them warm. No, again, not defending Nazis, because they're pretty terrible people. Sorry if you're a Nazi and you're watching this channel. Me and you're going to have a lot of disagreements because, I'm not a racist. Or I also don't believe in fascism. And I'm not exactly a fan of Hitler. He was kind of a prick. Politics and amphetamines, racism. He invented the sex doll, apparently, and gave the world Fanta, but that doesn't make up for all the other crap. On the Autobahn. Oh, guys, if you're ever in Germany, go on the Autobahn. It's amazing to drive on. Anyway, getting away from that now. One more trailer to talk about this week. Fate and the Furious. What the fuck is going on there? Wow. That is... I don't know. I can't even say. How are we going to take this up a notch? Well, they went back to vehicular combat, and they took that up 1,000 notches, and then they put Charlize Theron in it. And Jason Statham's helping them now. What the fuck? I'm totally looking forward to this. Because, wow, that is a very unique... It's interesting, okay? This is what Universal are using to fight off against Disney's big Marvel hold. Yeah, I look for it. I like the films. They're no-brainers. They're fun. Yeah, I really don't know why people hate on them. Not every film has to be an Oscar winner, and they're not mediocre films. The effects are amazing, and the work that goes into these films are just fantastic, and they're just fun. So yeah, definitely, I'm looking forward to this one. Because it's something a bit different. Anyway, on to our next segment, because we've talked about trailers and YouTube stuff, and now we're on to talk about films. So meet me next side, guys. Don't be shocked. I'm a Star Wars fan. I know, it's okay. Take a minute to process it. This picture of Rey thing behind me here wasn't enough of a giveaway, so I hide it. The Rogue One came out. Holy fuck, that was brilliant. Again, sorry for all the cursing today. I'm too tired to even care about not cursing. And also, what the hell? Very different from every other Star Wars film I had. First of all, it's the best Star Wars spin-off we've had so far. I know, you're like, how can you beat the Clone Wars? How can you beat the Ewoks films? Oh yeah, well, it turns out, with your eyes closed, you could beat them. This more than does that. This is probably one of the best Star Wars films, top 3 at least. It's hard to say where it fits in. Again, I'm full of pre-fresh. I know me and a few of the guys will be going to see it this week. I had it in the VIP experience in Belfast, which meant there were like 50 of us top subs in the cinema that saw it. So it's a bit more private and intimate. I'll be going to see it in a bigger cinema this week, and it'll probably still be sold out. Well, great cast. Felicity Jones is awesome in it. Dave was brilliant in it. Alan Tudyk is a beer character in it. Mads Mikkelsen manages to be sort of tender and sweet in it. It's like, dude, you're supposed to be a villain in real life. At least I thought he was. But he's just a really, just a great actor, obviously. I don't want to say too much about spoiling it. Again, I have been promising this Rogue One video I'll be working on. It's just taking me ages. I'm sorry, everyone. But I'll get out to you as soon as I can. So yes, if you haven't seen it, go see it before too many spoilers come out. But in my opinion, this helps sort of take away some of the pressure, put it on the prequel trilogy, and helps tie 3 and 4 together with some brilliant special effects and some grippy cameos. Because, the prequels weren't completely terrible. They were by no means the best films ever. But Rogue One is how a prequel should be done. And combine, and if you now watch the films with 1, 2, the Clone Wars, which is awful. The Clone Wars TV series, which again I have to go around and watch. It compares very good. Then 3, and then Rebels, and then this, and then 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you want to squeeze in the holiday special as well, I forgot about that one. You could squeeze that in there too. You don't have a bad franchise. You only have like the early part of it's the weakest part. The early part isn't the first part. The middle is the first part. Oh, it's complicated, isn't it? George, why did you start with 4? Oh, because it was the best bit. And also possibly because I don't think you could have shot Phantom Menace in 1970. You probably should have maybe waited to now to shoot Phantom Menace, special effects wise. I really enjoyed it, and I think it's a great. In some ways, I think it's maybe not the best film to show kids, but in other ways, I think maybe it is. There are certain things people need to learn from these films. I think, if you want to transfer it to real life. So, yeah, if you don't want to hear anything for spoilers, stop now, and I will hold my hand up, and when the hand comes down, you can put the volume back up. So, here we go. The important thing that this film teaches us is that sometimes you have to lose to win, or you can't win them all. I kind of like that sort of message that, yeah, you have to make big sacrifices. I'm not talking about the Michael Bay thing there, by the way. But yeah, for anything worthwhile, including democracy and freedom and hope, sometimes we have to sacrifice everything. And it's nothing that we should forget. It's a very important lesson, especially in this world that we live in now. So yeah, a very topical film and one I really enjoyed. And now we're moving on to the next bit, my little rant. So, time to, again, if you want to ignore that, let's go. So, on to my rant. Apparently, part of this is offensive. This part, the Santa Claus bit. Over the past few years, I've been hearing more and more of this stuff. And again, I never mentioned it because on the articles side of things, I tried to keep things happy. But I'm pretty bitter. 2016 is pretty rough. And I've started doing these videos, so I'm going to get aggressive and angry and bitchy and pissy and moan. I don't have children, so maybe this isn't something I should weigh in on. But I've seen other YouTubers weigh in on it as well. Christian and atheist on one side, and Christian and atheist on the other. I'm not going to get involved in any other religions or beliefs. Because, Jesus Christ, I watched a lot of videos on it. And I read a lot of articles. Oh, well, I suppose to tell you. Is it okay to tell your children that there's a Santa Claus? I spoke to a lot of friends of mine, because a lot of my friends have kids. Me and Jenny haven't got around to that yet. We're not really ready for that sort of thing yet. And I spoke to colleagues about it. And some say they don't want to tell them. Others say they want to. I've even had people, and I have read this, a lot of people online who have said that telling your children about Santa Claus is, what was the word again? A lie. Well, it is a lie. But it's damaging, and it can cause tension and later on in life, and it's traumatic. That was the word, traumatic. Oh, fuck off. Seriously, fuck off. If the most traumatic experience in your childhood is that there was a Santa Claus, well, the lie of Santa Claus was there from your parents, then you've had a fucking great childhood, and Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? People say how their parents lied to them. It's like, not really. Your parents have been buying you these gifts for X amount of years, and they've been saying someone else got them for you. Show some fucking gratitude. Turn and thank your parents instead. Yeah, I can see why you wouldn't tell them. But kids be kids. Let them have a little magic in their lives. And yeah, eventually at some point in the future, they're going to find out there isn't a Santa Claus. My childhood best friend told me at the age of 7, and I went home, asked my parents, and they sat me down and said, there's no Santa Claus. Did it bother me? No. Do you know why? Because to this day, I don't wake up in shivers, freaking out that someone lied to me when I was 7. Because adults lie to kids all the time. And this isn't really a bad lie. It's something a bit of fun. It's bringing a little magic into people's lives. What's wrong with that? Like, really? I want someone to tell me what is wrong with putting a little magic into some kids' lives, something for them to enjoy. Because God knows this world sucks sometimes. And it gets worse as you get older. It gets better too. If I want to stay at 4 in the morning on a work night, I can do that. If I want to get my car right now and drive to Dublin, which is about 2.5 hours, and drive back up again, to sleep outside my office in the car because I'm not going to go home, I can do that. If I wanted to take all the money in my savings and fly to Tokyo, I can do that. But I don't get to have the magic anymore. That's gone. And yeah, I'm not bitter or angry about it, but it was a really appealing part of my childhood. And I saw one argument from someone going, parents only do it to be selfish. Yeah, I know, it's a selfish thing, buying presents for your kids and telling them someone else made them for them. Your argument is pretty invalid. I know, it's just something I don't have a stake in this argument yet. Someday I will. But I just think anyone who thinks that being told there was a Santa Claus was traumatic and how it was a lie, yeah, it was a lie. But you know what? Fuck you. It wasn't traumatic in any way possible. Traumatic is what's happening to the people in Aleppo right now. That's traumatic. Or starving kids in the other country. That's traumatic. Again, I'm not one to be saying I'm traumatized by things. I'm not. Believe me, I've seen traumatizing things in my life. I've lived through some traumatizing things. Santa Claus wasn't one of them. So, pick your words correctly and stop babying people. You know, let kids be kids. Let them learn, hear lies, let them feel. Because it's going to happen throughout their entire lives. That is the nature of what it is to be human. Try and fail, try and fail. And you know what? To all the people out there, again, who consider this a big lie from your parents, go thank them at least for the gifts they give you. Don't be an asshole. There, I feel better. I got that off my chest. That was my first vloggy sort of thing. Yay. So, I will hopefully try and get a vlog done next weekend. I'm not sure about it. I'm staying in Liverpool. Well, Chester. So, I don't know what my Wi-Fi is going to be like. But I'll be hanging out with my nephew and spoiling and rotten. Gemma, my sister, if you're watching this, I'm sorry about the presents he's going to be receiving. I hope they don't cause you too much pain. I got my drums out last year. So yeah, guys. Hopefully I'll get some more stuff up during the week. If not, have a great holiday season. And yeah, I said the PC thing because there's too many holidays and I'm not going to just focus on one. That's kind of being a dick. So, bye guys.